Ethan has MEN2B, that's multiple endocrine neoplasia type 2B. Basically, he has full lips and lumps on his tongue, and they're nodules or neuromas, tumours that are not cancerous. And unfortunately, this disease also comes with a form of medullary thyroid cancer in early infancy. And as Ethan was diagnosed at 12 and a half, obviously his cancer had 12 and a half years to grow. We'd been waiting so long to get a unifying diagnosis, to have a name for what Ethan's problems were. We honestly thought that, seeing how many different things Ethan had wrong with him, that we by now knew all the individual parts of him that were wrong, and it would just be a name, a syndrome name. It was a real shock to find out that Ethan had MEN2B, and to find out that he had a disease that meant he had had cancer since he was a baby was absolutely devastating. Right from when Ethan was born, we realised that something wasn't right. The first signs were immediately at birth. He was projectile vomiting really badly, and he was diagnosed with severe reflux. Originally, he was terribly constipated, and we were told he was lactose intolerant, fructose intolerant. He stopped breathing many times. Sometimes it could be as many as 4 times in an hour. It became clear as he got older that he had other problems too. His eyesight wasn't great, and we were told that he had a tethered spinal cord and he had to have surgery on his spinal cord to detether it. Ethan's also had bumps on his eyelid and lumps in the neck. We were told for a long time that the bumps we could see and feel in Ethan's necks were things like waxy nodes or nothing to worry about. But they weren't. They were thyroid cancer, medullary thyroid cancer, spreading into his lymph nodes. A year ago, nearly, Ethan had major surgery, and so that has removed an awful lot of the cancer. It's called a thyroidectomy, and Ethan is monitored roughly every 3 months with blood tests, particularly looking at calcitonin and CEA, which are markers that are relevant to medullary thyroid cancer, and looking to see how the numbers go up. And unfortunately for Ethan, his numbers are going up. There was a time we were hopeful the numbers were going to go down after the surgery, and they did for the first blood test, but since then, sadly, they've been going up, which is not a good sign. It means that the cancer is progressing. Ethan has got multiple metastases in his lungs, and therefore his cancer is incurable. Early diagnosis in MEN2B is crucial. If Ethan had been diagnosed before he was 1, he would have been able to have a prophylactic thyroidectomy. Basically, it means they would have taken his thyroid out before the cancer had had a chance to grow and spread. So for Ethan, an early diagnosis would have meant a cure from cancer. Being told at 12 years old that you have an incurable cancer is very difficult. In himself, he's bright, resilient, amazing, but he has been through a really tough time, and I'd be lying to say that it wasn't difficult. It really has been quite a challenge.
Inside, we're absolutely broken, but you can't keep living your life like that. It's not fair for us, it's not fair for Ethan, and not fair for the rest of the family. So we just want to grab each day now and just go for it.
I don't worry about the future, I just live life as it comes. So yeah, I'm excited for what's going to happen. I'm not scared about it or worried. I'm excited to see what happens in the future for me and my family.